Rise and grind, y'all. I remember when I first fell in love with hip hop. I think I found it at a young age, back when UMTV Raps was on. I remember Fab Five Freddy, Ed Lover, and all them other guys over there. I was sneaking watch it because my mom never really wanted me to watch it. But I think that's what intrigued me more. And I remember meeting one of my first friends, 3D, when we was in elementary school. And we would go to his house because I know that his mom let him listen to rap with cussing in it. Because they wouldn't allow where I was at. But I remember sitting back in his room one day, and this is when we had tapes, and I heard UGK's One Day come over the speakers of the karaoke machine we was using. And from that moment, I knew that I don't know what kind of part I want to play in it, but I want to be a part of it. And I think me and him we would stick little pieces of paper in the holes in the tapes. So when you click record, you could record you rapping, your vocals or whatever. So we would do that. We would find instrumentals, old Busta Rhymes instrumentals, old all sorts of instrumentals, and would dub and rap and write lyrics every day. It seemed like 1,000 songs we did it. I always felt like he was better than me, though. Shout out to that boy 3D, man, and much love to you. I found out about Busta Rhymes. I found out about Wu-Tang, which I was a Wu head for quite some time. More Ray and Ghost, Purple Tape, Iron Man. I just liked the lyrics were so animated, and it made me feel like, I don't know, it was almost like a comic book, the way I felt like it portrayed itself. And we was young, and our minds were easily influenced at the time. So, and we didn't have social media, so our imagination was more of a key ingredient to fuel the fire, to want to do certain things. I mean, we rapped all the way up to all the way up to high school, and then everybody went their own ways. And then after 10 years or so, I came back around and found it again, but just in the form of producing. And I still did rap, but it was just different because my experiences were different. My life's experiences were way different. But I thank God for that, because without some of the things that you have went through, you'll never appreciate the things that you have accomplished, or how far you've come, which I guess is the same thing. Pimp C inspired me the most, to see somebody that made beats, I don't even know if you want to call them beats, instrumentals, because they would have live bass players. They would have, organists, pianists, all sorts of stuff, creating this stuff, and then he's rapping over top of it, the way he's rapping. And if you know him, you know him. And man, it just blew my mind. And Bun B was so much more straightforward. lyrical about it. So it's just like the best of both worlds. And I just couldn't, I don't know, Pimp C as far as production, that's what really, really inspired me. Quincy Jones and people like that. Because if you don't know, I'm a big fan of the 60s and the 70s, a lot of soul music, a lot of the yacht rock, soft rock, just a little bit of anything. I love all music. You can always find something and find the good in something or the pain in something that could inspire you to make something worthwhile. They say the greats imitated at one point, and then that's how they became themselves. I feel like hip hop saved me. I feel like it kept me busy when I could have been busy doing other things at times and periods of my life. It helped me to understand that there's something different outside of the realm of where you stay. It's a whole different place out there that you have yet to explore. But once you explore it, the things that you like to listen to would make more sense. And I feel like that's what makes a classic, something you can play when you first heard it and feel away. And then 20 years down the line, it'll mean something totally different to you, but still give you the same feeling it did when you first heard it. That, to me, is a classic. We get so caught up in that word classic. It seems like nowadays people deem something a classic, and then in 10 years down the road you hear it and it doesn't feel the same to you. It was just good music at that time. That don't necessarily deem it as a classic.